The company's motto is connecting rural Papua New Guinea to the world. This civic-based company called Wire has decided to pioneer into the outback with a modern idea: link rural communities with internet services. Today it got the nod to do that from NICTA, the National Information and Communication Technology Authority. Jahab Akia reports.
Especially in rural areas of the country, and then to
a small locally owned information, communication and technology company was today awarded 3 separate licenses to carry out its operations in Papua New Guinea. Wire Rural Communications is mainly rural-based and provides ICT services to schools, health centers and other rural government offices where the main service providers like Telecom and Digicel are unable to do so.
I would like to essentially thank the board and the management of NICTA for the confidence it has shown in a nationally owned company by using our operator licenses. We also thank the government for the support on the development of SME and encouraging national participation in the Genesis ICT sector. We are primarily focused on rural communication, basically to bridge the last mile, that take the ICTC to the most remote part of this country. It's a Boom Primary School. It's a very remote place. There's no network connection. Digicel is very difficult to get. The only available network is Digicel. It's very difficult to get. We had to relay information from two or three people to get our satellite link hooked up. That's in Puana,
In Morobe.
Morobe province. Then we have one in Buin, Biala High School and Warango High School. That's the 10 sites that we currently operating.
The National Information and Communication Technology Authority, or NICTA, is a government agency responsible for the regulation and licensing of information communication technology in the country. NICTA was established on the 29th of October 2010 as the sole coverage regulator and licensing authority of the ICT industry in PNG. The aim of the NICTA Act is to ensure the ICT industry contributes meaningfully to the long-term economic and social development of PNG, in line with the national goals and directive principles and the basic social obligations of the Constitution. Many ICT companies are urban-based, and according to NICTA CEO Charles Punaha, this is the first and only rural-based ICT company to receive 3 licenses in the country.
ICT operator licenses that board of NICTA during our meeting last week approved for us to issue these 3 licenses to Wire Rural Communications Limited for purposes of allowing them to provide ICT services especially in rural Papua New Guinea. The 3 licenses are the individual network licenses. This is basically for facilities and services. The second license is for the individual network gateway license. This is to provide for international connectivity. And the last one is for individual applications license. So the individual network license gives rights to Wire Communications to install ICT infrastructure in rural areas and provide services using those infrastructure.
Mr. Punaha said by granting operating licenses to such companies, it allows for them to compete in the competitive open ICT market and at the same time promotes the government's agendas, such as small to medium enterprises. The hope is that it will also create job opportunities for the sector in the rural centers.
This also achieves the government's objectives for the ICT sector to ensure that ICT services is accessible and available to people living in the rural parts of the country at the price that they can afford. And Wire has been able to do this using satellite leased capacity from a satellite through Sintel out of Singapore. So the NICTA board looks forward to working together with Wire Rural Communications to ensuring that ICT services that are enjoyed by Papua New Guineans living in urban centers of the country are also provided to our people who are in rural parts of the country.
Since 2014, WIA Communications has been operating on an interim license with the support of Singapore Telecom. And with the receipt of their own license, it is a relief and a significant step for the company. The company's focus is to serve rural areas and connect them to the rest of the country and the outside world as well.
So that to maximize the availability of those services to the communities, the institution and the communities that is living around the surrounding, where the services, our setup is based. Okay. And with the license, issuing of the license today, it now provides us a firm footing, and it has really boosted our morale and confidence in continuing to invest in our rural areas.
WIA Communications Limited is now operating mainly in the Momase and Highlands regions, and with these licenses, the company can now be able to expand its services to other centers of the country.